Hello and welcome to BeamNG Drive. I'm davidinark. Today I'm going to try a little experiment, and that is I've got my Bastion here, but I also spawned in 15 additional vehicles, and we are going to tell them that they are AI and that they can drive randomly around the small island, because that'll do a couple of things. One, that'll get them moving. Two, it'll stop them from respawning in as traffic. And three, putting them on random basically lets them drive in whatever crazy manner they so choose. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to back my car off of the beaten path here because these guys are going to come flying. All right, so the idea here is, I don't know if you can see it or not. In the upper right corner of my screen, I've got the overlay for the FPS from the GeForce experience. So right now it says it's about 3130 FPS. Oops, I drove a little too far off. That's all right. So I'm going to see, as vehicles crash out and stall, does that affect the FPS? My thinking is that if a vehicle is not driving around, if the computer's not having to keep track of where the vehicle is in terms of moving around, that should, at least in my head, help with the frame rate. Just kind of curious. So we're going to jump in here. We're going to go to AI. We're going to tell it that the AI is random. And there they go. Oh, look at there, already crashing. Oh, hey, listen. Oh, man, I parked here so you wouldn't hit me. And yet, you all hit me anyway. All right, so there they go. I don't know. Can I get out of here? I can't. Okay, my FPS has dropped significantly. I'm currently sitting at 18 FPS. And look what the mess we have right here. All right, I'm going to let these guys all duke it out, figure it out for themselves. And we are going to take off, and I'm going to just come around here. Now, we are still sitting at about 18 FPS. So we have dropped off. Oh, we got dudes stuck in the sand. That is not good for you. Oh, man, taking the corner, grabbing some air. That's not good for you, my friend. Oh, that's a lot of dust you're kicking up. Did you ride off the edge over there? I don't know. I don't know if they did or not. Whoa! Whoa. Holy cow, man. This Miramar is just going after it. Oh, there goes a dude right there on the side. Oh, okay, he's decided to take the dirt path down to the beach. So, oh, and we have some issues in the tunnel. What happened here? Oh, a bolide, and the Grand Marshal absolutely getting destroyed. All right, I'm gonna squeeze by here. Now, I am allowed to reset my car anytime I want to because I'm the player. That's how this works. So if I crash my car while trying to take care of some business, I can always fix my vehicle. Oh, I thought something was floating. I was like, what is that? The AI cars, however, will not be reset. So I'm just going to let them do their thing while I drive around. And here's the kick. I'm still at 18 FPS with 15 vehicles in the game. Now, I don't know at this point how many of them are still actually actively driving around. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to pull off the side here. I hope this doesn't get me beamed while I do this. But I can tab between the various vehicles. Oh, you are in trouble. You are down and out. Now, the thing about this is, I really figured since it's on its side that it would be smoking. And or that it would be trying to go somewhere, and it is obviously not. So, or things are definitely broken. So, I'm not quite sure what the computer is doing about that. All right, this dude is still active, still trying to figure his way out. Oh, look at that. He's right by the other dude. I didn't even see that before. Oh, look at there. We got this guy. He's a little dinged up, but for the worse for the wear, still cruising around. Good job, man. Oh, watch. Now I said that. He'll go flying off. Whew, that's actually a little, with the frame rate, that's a little funky watching. So, okay, so we're at 19 FPS with that dude. This guy, you are high-centered, my friend, and not going anywhere. I guess you'll eventually run out of gas. I don't know. All right, this guy, he is still trying to get up this particular hill. And, of course, we've got the bolide, who is dead in the water. Completely overheated, and the engine is off. The Corvette here, oops, I didn't see what that said. The Corvette here is in some trouble. And as you can see, the engine temperature is rising. Eventually, they will blow his engine. And so that hopefully will help with FPS if my hypothesis stands. Now, this dude, he's stuck here, but still going. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to pan out. And then, of course, we've got the Grand Marshal. Ooh. Wait, do I have two Grand? No, that's one of these is not a Grand Marshal. Anyway, but this one is dead in the water. The engine is toast. Oh, you're not a Grand Marshal. You are like an ETK I series, yeah. And you are dead in the water. So we got several vehicles dead in the water, and this one is taking someone else's bumper for a ride, and I mean hoofing it. Look at that, man. It was up to a little over 60 miles an hour and still having no trouble whatsoever. Oh, look at there. He's about to come up to where I am. Oh, these two are going to meet. This is not going to be good. Wow, I couldn't have timed that any better. Oh, you just, man, just slam him and left. He's like, yeah, I'm out of here. See ya. Taking the dirt road as a getaway. Oh, and we got the poor Legrand, who is quickly running out of time because the engine is overheating, the oil is hot, he continues to rev, so eventually will blow his engine. In fact, there you go. Piston rings are damaged. Coolant is overheating. This vehicle is about to go down, although I will say I am impressed that it managed to start to drive away anyway. We'll see. It'll last for a little while, but it's already overheating, and the steering obviously is messed up. So this dude's probably going to find himself, well, I was going to say on his side. It's kind of hard to say what's going to happen to that dude. And then we got the Miramar actually under the water. So that's the Miramar that we were following that decided to take the beach road, and it looks like we got somebody else maybe underwater or something going on up there as well. That's probably who this was right here. Again, engine overheating. This engine will die soon. Oh, there goes. Man, that's the dude we thought was gone. Wow, kudos. Kudos to you. Oh, then we got the Pessima, and it is dead. So we've got 4 dead vehicles in the tunnel. That does not bode well for anybody heading into the tunnel, because the AI is just dumb enough to try to plow through. And then we return to us, and there's our poor friend who got obliterated in a head-on collision. And who would have thought that this big old beast of a car would be taken down, whoops, sorry about that, would be taken down by a slightly more modern car. All right, well, we've got several vehicles that are still driving around, several that are still actively trying to do something about themselves, and we are still at 19 FPS. So for all intents and purposes, I'm going to say that the answer is no, that vehicles that crash out and are no longer active, do they help your FPS? The answer is no. Aw, you finally died, did you? I hate that for you, man. Hate that for you. So, I thought it'd be a fun experiment anyway, just to see what happens when you spawn in 15 cars. So now my question is, okay, I got a different thing I want to do. On my particular computer, if I were to go in here and start despawning any vehicles that aren't active. So I can go in here, I can go to vehicles, and I can tell it to remove this current vehicle, and it took out that vehicle. So now when I tab, you'll see I still got this one. Now this dude is, I mean, technically still moving around, so I'll tell you what, we'll keep him in, and I will reset things here in a minute. My FPS, by the way, by taking out one car, has now gone up to 22 FPS. You are, for all intents and purposes, dead. Your engine's overheating, you got high clutch temperature, you're just revving your engine or trying to rev your engine, it's dying. You are done. So, we are going to remove you. Next, Turbo Burger, you're okay. This is the taxi guy. He's still driving, so he's still good. We'll let him in here. You are dead. We'll take you out here. By the way, I'm up to 26 FPS. So remove this guy. And you are dead. So let's go in here and remove this guy. So as we are doing this and things are kind of cruising around, we're up to 36 FPS. And I can't remember how many cars we're up to now, so I'm going to have to do some math on that. Okay, I don't know. I think I'm going to... you're like in an in-between zone. You're not dead, but you're still kind of active. Guess I'll keep you. You're kind of in the same boat. You know, if they're not dead, now you're dead. You are done. So let's take you out. All right, and you're done. So let's take you out. Now, at this point, we are at roughly 39, 43, 44. So 43, 44 FPS. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think I can go to vehicles, and well, actually, what I should be able to do is, if I'm not mistaken, I think I can do a Shift R. Does that bring everybody back? Yes, it does. Oh, sorry. Oh. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I think that's everybody. Right? Nobody up here? No. All right, so I have 9 plus me. So that's 10 total vehicles in the game. And at this point, we are running around 40 FPS with idiots. Look at this. What is that? They are all ganging up on the... Look at that. They are pushing the Miramar off of the road and into the water. Or they tried to anyway. Wow, you talk about some serious bullying in this game. Boy, the AI is just mean. Now, they eventually let him go before he got in the water, but man, that's just rude. Oh, and then, you know what? That serves you right. There you go. Look at there. And the Miramar actually helps everyone else cruise along. So, 43, 44 FPS. Actually, yeah, we're actually doing pretty decent. My car's kind of a mess because I got whacked. And there's somebody up here, or who was up here. They were flying. I don't know if I'll be able to find them or not. Oh, my car's having a hard time. That's all right. I'm allowed to fix myself, remember? However, I don't think I'll be able to catch up to the other car. I don't even know where it went. In fact, it may have flown off the edge over there somewhere. But I can comfortably run 10 total cars on my particular computer setup. And again... oh, hey, there goes that dude. Oh. Of course, your mileage may vary depending on, your computer specs and all that kind of good stuff. But the main takeaway here is that you lost a bumper. The FPS is not affected by the actual moving around. Oh, there, he was in the tree. I don't know if you saw that or not. The actual moving around of the vehicles, it is just the fact that they are spawned in, period. So, I don't know if that helps you or not. I'm not sure how that helps anybody. But I just, yeah, look at you. Oh, dude, that's a rough spell for you, man. Yikes. All right, so out of curiosity, how many do we have who are still actually driving around? Well, you could be, except you're doing weird stuff. I don't know what. Oh, you must have something broken. Yeah, your front drive shaft or something seems to be busted there. You're a moron in a ditch. You are upside down. Lovely. Oh, yeah, you just came barreling over there, and there you go. You know, if you go backwards instead of trying to run into the rock, man, the AI is so dumb in this game. Oh, look at there. The Miramar and two of the bullies hanging out here, duking it out. Yeah, all right. Oh, my gosh. I don't know, we got this poor dude. Ouch. All right, so some of the vehicles are still alive, some of them fighting, but at the end of the day, the FPS, oh, I did not mean to run over that bumper. There we go. Is not affected by what the vehicles are doing so much as the fact that they are spawned in the game. So, there you go. I hope that helps somehow. I have no idea how, but you never know. You never know what thing might trigger some idea. Got any... Oh! There's a rock sticking out there, dude. Ouch. Got any questions, problems, suggestions, horror stories, things you'll want us to try? Let me know down in the comments section below. Special thanks to Hero of God, GamerGull, and LosWilko for supporting us on Patreon. Thank you so much to Connie C for being a channel member. You can check all of that kind of stuff out. Patreon.com/davidinark, or jump over to channel membership if you so desire. If not, that's perfectly fine. I just appreciate you came by to check out the video. Woohoo! Hey, I'm davidinark. We will see you next time in BeamNG Drive. Have a great day.